There is a discussion over at politicsusa.com, which politicususa.com, excuse me, POLITICUS USA.com. That says, now, when Keystone XL went down in flames last night in the Senate, the Democrats filibustered it. So it required 60 votes to pass. They only got 59. Mary Landrieu was doing her best. My assumption last night, when I was watching this happen on TV and keeping track of it on the web, reading the news reports and things. My assumption was that probably the White House had played a role in this. That I'm still operating on this theory, and time will tell whether I'm right or not. But I think that because in this 2012 election, Barack Obama, now for 6 years, he's had Republicans not just kick him in the teeth and restrain him and prevent him from doing anything that he wants, but I mean calling him criminal names and continuing to assert that he's not even a U.S. citizen. And I'm talking about members of Congress. So I think it has reached the point where he's figured out that the Republicans of today are not like the Democrats in 1860 when Abe Lincoln had his band of rivals, or whatever Doris Kearns Goodman's book was, that had so inspired Obama's initial attempts during his first 4 or 5 years to be bipartisan or transpartisan. I mean, you'll remember Lincoln had as his vice president a guy from the opposite party, Andrew Johnson, who was a Democrat. Lincoln was a Republican. Unheard of. Never happened before. The great reconciler, the great healer. Obama thought he could do that. But no, these guys are playing for keeps, and they're being driven by hate, as well as fear and greed. So I think he's figured out, there's no making friends with the Republicans. He's going to do a nice little show. He's going to shake their hands, and he's going to throw, but he threw this everything in their laps. Right? Good luck, John Boehner. Good luck, Mitch. You tell me what your agenda is. Because I put my stuff out and you just kick me upside the head over and over and over again, you and Fox News. But, so that much we've all known. But I'm of the opinion, and, maybe I'll be proven wrong, but I'm of the opinion that when the Democrats turned on him in 2014 in the election that we just had a week or two ago, that he had a come to Jesus moment, he's looking at Allison Grimes running ads where she's saying, I don't agree with President Obama, and firing a rifle. You got Mary Landrieu going, Obama's wrong on this. You've got Mark Begich. The list goes on. There's all these Democratic senators who thought, because they've got these idiot political consultants from the third way, the old DLC, telling them, if you just kind of be Republican light, the swing voters will like you and they'll vote for you. Well, now we know the swing voters are voting like 80% to raise the minimum wage. The swing voters are voting to ban fracking. The swing voters in every single district, every single city, county, or state where it was on the ballot, and it was a bunch of them 2 weeks ago in the election, swing voters voted to say corporations aren't people, money is not speech, and the Constitution should be amended to undo the damage the Supreme Court has done to our electoral process. Swing voters are progressives. And these idiot Democratic consultants who are telling their candidates, you just need to be in the middle. I'm sorry, that's not the middle. That's the right. The middle is what everybody calls liberal and progressive. The vast majority of Americans, they want Social Security strengthened. They do not want Medicare voucherized. They want Medicaid expanded and strengthened. They would love a guaranteed minimum income. They want the minimum wage increased. They want national health care for everybody in America. They want to make sure that their water is clean, that their air is clean. They want the EPA to do its job. They want OSHA protecting people. They want the right to unionize. I mean, right across the board, when you ask Americans, what policies do you agree with or disagree with? Right down the line, should the post office be saved? I mean, pick the issue that Bernie Sanders talks about every Friday on this program. More than half of Americans are with you on that. which means that the Bernie Sanders liberal socialist, democratic socialist agenda is actually middle America. But you get these idiotic Democratic consultants who are telling their candidates, oh, no, you need to go with the Republicans, right? Yeah. I mean, I realize they got to raise money, and that's probably. But anyhow, this. So I thought that the White House was behind the Keystone XL being knocked down because I thought Obama has just had enough. And Mary Landrieu, her election's at stake. Tough luck, Mary. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I thought it was Obama. Maybe not. Politico is reporting that there's this Hell No Caucus now, and that Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are basically running in the Senate.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 866-987-THOM.
And they're not just saying hell no to crazy Republican policies. They're saying hell no to Democrats who are promoting crazy Republican policies.